The views and opinions expressed on the show by the host, speakers, and doctor experts do not reflect the views of Johnson & Johnson, Johnson & Johnson Philippines Inc., or its respective management. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good evening, mga mommies! My name is Katz Salao, and I will be once again your host for another session of Johnson School of Gentle. We want to say thank you for choosing to spend your holiday with us. I'm sure na because na-extend yung weekend natin, mas dumami yung mga bonding sessions with your kids. So that is super wonderful, of course. Today, we are going to talk about how you can enrich your day-to-day bonding moments with your newborn. Pag-uusapan natin bakit nga ba mahalaga ang mga bonding moments na to at kung paano natin ma-enhance ang experience ni baby. So we're so excited kasi alam natin minsan may mga anxieties, may mga fear, or even confusion on how to bond with your newborn. Parang naiintindihan ba ako? Or is there really a connection going on? So that is what our session for today is for. Now, this is a J&J initiated Facebook Live, and our guest speaker is a J&J hired resource speaker to discuss topics related to this. Kaya naman, if you all have any questions about newborn bonding, pwede nyo i-comment sa comment section natin, and titingnan namin if we can answer it throughout the session. So hopefully, madami tayong mga masagot today because our guest speakers for today, excited na ako because they also have their own newborns. They have the exact same experience as all of you, and they will be sharing with us all the things that they know with bonding with newborns. Pero bago yan, alam ko excited na kayong makausap ang guest natin tonight kasi kanina I heard nakausap niyo na rin siya sa comment section natin, and she also asked you to post some photos na, may special prize ata in the end. So joining us today is actress and Johnson Celebrity Mom Ambassador Kylie Padilla. Hello, Mommy Kylie!
Hello! Hi, Katz! And hello sa lahat ng nanonood, sa mga mommies, mga hindi mommies, sa mga fans. Hello to everybody! Kamusta naman ang quarantine nyo? Sana okay lang kayo. Sana safe kayo. And exciting ngayon kasi alam ko marami tayong matututunan. Gaya ko, kahit second time round, I'm still open to learning new things pagdating sa bonding kasama yung mga anak ko.
See, second time na ni Mommy Kylie, but there still really is so many questions to be answered, which hopefully we're gonna ask or we're gonna answer today. So, handa ka na bang makipagkwentuhan, Mommy Kylie?
Yes, ready. Pero, may isa pa tayong kasama ngayon. May isa pa tayong very special na mga kasama ngayon.
Yes, and she's also going to show us a demo later on. So makakasama natin later on to help us answer your questions about newborn bonding is the former Vice President of the Mother and Child Nurses Association of the Philippines, Nurse Missy Bernardo. Hello, Nurse Missy.
Hello, Katz. Hi, Kylie. Hello, viewers. So nice to meet all of you. I'm happy to be here. Happy holidays.
Nurse Missy, get ready because the questions talaga, dadami and dadami. So hopefully masagot natin lahat. But before we start, Mommy Kylie, I heard that you have a little surprise for our viewers today.
Yes, actually, gusto ko lang sabihin sa mga mommy na kung may mga tanong kayo, just comment down below sa comment section. And then, syempre, tatanong natin yan kay Nurse Missy. And then, mamaya, may surprise kami para sa inyo. Mamaya, pipili kami ng winners ng Johnson's gift pack mamaya. So, pipili ako ng winner. So, comment lang kayo, guys. And yun, congrats na lang mamaya sa mga mananalo.
There we go. So, mag-uusap tayo about newborn bonding. And of course, we would also like to see how you bond with your newborns. Kaya, i-post nyo yung mga photos nyo, bonding time with your newborns, kesa massage time, music time, kahit ano bang time yan. Kasi, alam mo yun, gusto natin mas maraming photos. And I mean, pag mga cute yung mga babies, talagang good vibes tayo lahat, diba? So, very special yan talaga. I'd love to see so many babies and mommy bondings in our comment section. Okay, aabangan natin lahat ng mga photos nyo. And hindi lang yan, we have prepared more surprises. Grabe naman ang Johnsons. Kaya naman, stay tuned, like, and share this School of Gentle Facebook Live with your friends. Pwede nyo rin sila itag sa comment section. And we really, really love it when mommies really comment their experiences with us kasi kaya namin to ginagawa para talaga sa inyo mga mommies. So, very excited na kami na mag-start. Again, we have many questions that we're gonna ask our guests today. And if you have any more questions, go ahead and comment it. We'll try to insert it. Okay. Ready na ba kayo? Mommy Kylie, Nurse Missy, here we go.
Yes.
Ready na? Okay.
Game.
So let's start answering questions from all of our moms. Simulan natin with this very important question. Why is bonding important for a baby? Nurse Missy, would you like to answer this one?
Okay. What we have to realize is bonding is the time when our babies form attachment to us. So they just got delivered earthside. What I would like to say? So attachment is when our babies and our caregivers get to know each other and form strong connection emotionally and physically. Now, what happens here is this is the time wherein baby and mommy or the caregiver gets to know each other, such as what yung voice, yung scent. So you familiarize yourself with each other. Same goes with baby, ganun din. Now, aside from that, when you bond, certain hormones and chemicals get emitted, and this promotes rapid brain growth. So that's another advantage. And another thing is we have to remember from newborn age up to about 18 months, what happens to the child is this is the time when the child develops this sense of trust. So if we are able to meet the needs of our children, what happens is they develop also a sense of security, and then their self-esteem increases. So as they grow up, they are people who learn to trust other people also. There.
And this one talaga starts from the very beginning, from birth talaga po, no? So, Nurse Missy, paano nga ba nangyayari yung bonding pagkapanganak kay baby? Like, what exactly can we do with the baby immediately after?
Okay. For us mommies, again, what we have to remember is we're at an advantage already. Bakit? From time of conception, bonded na tayo kay baby. Nag-grow si baby inside the maternal womb. So our babies know us. We feed our babies. They are inside us. So we are at an advantage. Now, aside from that, there is what we call, upon delivery of the child, essential interpartum newborn care. So ang haba niya. Sa ating mga Pilipino, dito sa Pilipinas, ang tawag doon unang yakap. Okay? So these are the core steps na ginagawa upon delivery of the baby. So this is actually the second step. It is what you call yung skin-to-skin contact. So ano nangyayari dito? Upon delivery of the baby, they do the first step, which is thorough drying, because very important ang thermoregulation for our children. Now, after that, what happens is baby is being placed on the maternal chest. So when you place baby on the maternal chest, you promote first thermoregulation, and aside from that, you promote breastfeeding. And also, doon na nangyayari ang ating bonding with the baby. Okay, so again, when baby is earthside na, andito na siya sa atin, how do we bond with our children? First, we touch them. Okay, simple cuddling, bathing them, what else? Eye-to-eye contact. When you look at your child, that is bonding. Though remember that their eyesight is not yet that developed, but they are starting to familiarize themselves with you. So ano pa ba ang bonding natin? Marami eh. Moving objects, reading to them, talking to them, singing to them. Yun. Yun.
Sound of the voice also, I think, but that's why there's baby talk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Baby talk, so cute. And they really say that, the process of bonding with your baby, sometimes it's very natural as mothers, but like Mommy Bianca said in her episode before, sometimes hindi siya as natural for first-time moms. And that's absolutely fine as well. So, Mommy Kylie, I have a question naman for you. Kasi with your first baby, si Alas, how was that experience? Like, naging madali ba yung process of bonding? Or were there changes that you had to encounter?
I just remember when I found out that I was pregnant. I was really excited, but also scared at the same time. Kasi syempre, there's a lot to consider eh. So I read a lot of books, ganyan. Yung hinanda ko talaga yung sarili ko. But gaya ng sinabi ni Nurse Missy, pag nandyan na, medyo masyashock ka talaga kasi I was scared kasi ang liit ng baby mo. Tapos, natatakot ako baka mabali yung liig niya, Pero gusto ko talaga hands-on ako. So, ginawa ko lahat ng nabasa ko, binabasahan ko siya, kinakausap ko siya, tabi kami matulog. That was a personal choice. And then, nag-choose din akong mag-breastfeed so that talagang, parang I gave him all that I can, yung love na pwede ko mabigay sa kanya. Kasi nga sabi nga, if you give the eye contact and you talk to your baby, maganda yung growth ng brain niya.
Yeah, and very connected kayo when that
oo.
whole experience. And, that was your first baby, of course. But what about naman kay Axel? Since second baby, naging madali ba? Or mas confusing ba? How was that experience naman? Or how is the experience now?
They're easier kasi I'm braver. Pag hinahawakan
Okay.
siya, alam ko na kung saan ko siya hawakan, sa likod ng liig, yung mga ganon. Alam ko na kung paano magpaligo. But then, pa rin yun? It's an effort pa rin na babasahan mo siya. And may lalabas ng mga kanta sa'yo na iba din sa kanya, iba din yung kay Alas. The natural, nurturing na lalabas sa'yo. Lalabas talaga siya. So may mga kanta ako para kay Axel na iba din kay Alas. So din siya, it's an effort, but then much easier, but still effort pa rin. Oo.
Still effort. At least you had already... Yeah, at least that was already, you had the first experience, and then the second child, it was also the same, different but same experience as well.
Yes, we're still creating a different kind of bonding with the second child like the first.
Okay, so Kylie, I'm going to ask you later on, actually after this, yung mga specific special bonding moments mo with Axel. I'll give you time to think because I have to announce, I'm so excited that mommies, thank you so much because we just hit 1,000 viewers.
Yay!
Yay! 1,000 viewers na tayo and we just started. First or second question pa nga lang ata tayo today. So thank you so much. And because of that, meron kaming special treat for all the mommies out there. If you buy Johnson's Cotton Touch 500 ml wash and lotion in Watson's online only today, you can enjoy a special 50% discount. Yep, that's 50% off on our Johnson's Cotton Touch lotion and wash. Kailangan pareho yun. Yan! Pati ako ginagamit ko yan kaya ubos yung Cotton Touch sa amin. Kaya you guys have to shop now because the discount is only for today. Again, on Watson's Online. It's this special gift for us from us as a way of saying thank you for continuing to support Johnson School of Gentle. Thank you so much, mommies. Again, Watson's Online. That's where you can check it. Okay, back to our question. Excited na ako. So, Mommy Kylie, yung mga bonding moments niyo ni Axel, special ones?
Well, I do love the singing. Kinakantahan ko pagkagising or bago matulog. Actually, meron na siyang sleeping song. So, pag kinanta ko yung kanta na yun, alam niya nang matutulog na siya. So, hele lang. Kahit nga hindi hele, kahit habang nagbe-breastfeed, kakantahan ko. And then, syempre yung pagpapaligo, that's my favorite. Talagang nag-i-enjoy ako pag pinapaliguan ko yung mga anak ko. Lalo na si Axel kasi mahilig siya mag-swimming. Ngayon pa lang, sumisipa-sipa na siya. And then, nag-i-enjoy talaga siya sa loob. And then, yung massage, nag-i-enjoy din ako sa massage. Kasi yung experience ko naman kay Alas, sobrang na-enjoy din niya. And siya naman, iba si Alas. Si Alas, gusto niya massage. Pag matutulog na siya, minamassage ko yung paa niya. So, yun, ayan, nagbabasa din kami ng mga books. Ito yung mga, naiyak ako dito. Yung Love You Forever, sobrang nakakaiyak. And yun, basta yun, yung mga banding namin.
How lovely. And I see nagamit mo nga yung Johnson's Cotton Touch for Axel ngayon. Ready na talaga. So there you have it, mommies. The bonding moments, some of the bonding moments that you can try. And I want to ask if the mommies out there, excited ba sila rin? Katulad ni Mommy Kylie, pag pinapaliguan yung babies, or medyo natatakot ba kayo? I-comment nyo lang sa section or sa comment section namin below. And I'm sure maraming nakaka-relate sa mga mommies with the bonding moments. So hopefully, with the help of Nurse Missy also, we will help you enrich these bonding moments with your babies. Again, Mommy Kylie, remind mo sila pala about our posts for today.
Yes, just post your questions in the comment section and I will pick a winner for our Johnson's gift pack. Yes. And
so yung mga baby pictures nyo dyan, bonding moments with the baby. Special yan. And Mommy Kylie will be the one to pick the winner.
You will win a gift pack from Johnson's. Thank you so much, Johnson.
Okay, lovely. So, we'll get to our next question naman. Meron tayo ditong tanong about reading books. Ayan, since Mommy Kylie mentioned it, and storytelling. So, Nurse Missy, we understand the newborns, they don't exactly really understand our words.
Mhm.
So, paano nga ba nakakatulong ang mga ganitong activities sa development ni baby?
Okay, first and foremost, we shouldn't, as parents, be discouraged if it seems as if our babies, we didn't pick their interest. Okay, so because it's a new activity. So what's good here is repetition and introduction of new activities. So you cannot just, it's just like feeding all activities. It has to be repeated on a regular basis. So, what are the things that the baby can pick up when you read books? First is communication. So they're able to decipher, aside from just one word or hi Kubi or hi Alas. So they're able to see that words can make sentences. So communication. Aside from that, the sound of our voices can be very animated. So instead of just one intonation, they realize, mommy's happy, or I think it's, a not very good story. So yung mga ganon. And then aside from that, they develop their listening. So with listening, they realize that there is vocabulary, and then eventually, with the repetition of the activity, you get memory. So hearing words helps build a rich network of vocabulary for our children. And aside from that, it encourages them. Because ako with my child, I started with this book. So it's just a simple cloth book. So most of the time, when he would see the book, what he'd do is he just throw it away or pick on it. But eventually, what happened was when he sees the apple, now he calls it apple, apple. So, they will eventually realize what the picture is, and then they can point and then decipher the word.
Oh,
So
that's
step
so
by step.
lovely. Yeah, so even if they don't really understand, but they can hear, they can feel those different stories. So, Mommy Kylie, you mentioned nga yung book na binabasa mo for Axel.
Yes. Actually, I noticed then when in the early months ng buhay ni Alas, when I was introducing the books, syempre wala pa siyang reaction, but nakikinig siya, alam ko nakikinig siya. And then after a few months, like 6 months after that, nung nakakapagsalita na siya, yun yung gusto niyang basahin. The same book that I read him, tapos yun na yung mga favorite niya. So all the things that I introduced nung bata pa siya, parang confirmation nga na he took it in, parang nag-sink in sa kanya lahat. So it's so amazing. So yun.
Yeah,
Amazing
we have to
talaga.
I think kailangan natin bigyan ng credit yung mga newborns that they really do absorb.
Sobrang talino nila. And like Nurse Missy said, kasi we have a book then on emotions. So I was reading that to him nung medyo bata-bata pa siya. Mas bata pa sa ngayon. And now he knows his emotions. He knows other people's emotions. And now he can say what his emotion is. So I'm so proud.
Oh, very good, babies. Very good.
Story. Sorry, we had a story about going to the potty. Ito yung time na tuturuan ko na siya kung paano mag-potty. Siyempre, hindi na siya magda-diaper. Malaki na siya eh. And I introduced that to him by reading him a potty book. And unti-unti, it took us 2 weeks. Nagets na niya.
Oh, hey, that is such a great tip. Kasi diba nahihirapan yung ibang mga mommies for potty time.
We started with books.
There you go. Start with books, mommies. That's what you can do. Maybe, last time they said na isanay with a routine, but maybe the routine can be a book that has to do with potty. Baka gusto nila yung character. So thank you for that, Mommy Kylie. Nurse Missy, we have a question from Facebook naman. This one, sabi ng isang mommy, kailangan po ba na magkaroon ng time sa baby para po makilala ka or sumama yung baby sa'yo?
If we are talking about the mom, definitely. Okay. If we're talking about who the primary caregivers will be, yes. Time is of the essence. Time is the biggest thing that you can actually invest in your child so that you can get to know each other. So yes, you need to give time to your child. Yes.
Oh, there we go. Time with your child. And now that we're at home and we're spending more time with our baby. So, Mommy Kylie, I'm sure na ang dami mong bonding moments with Axel and Alas ngayon.
Oh, actually, non-stop siya ever since I gave birth. So it's been 6 months.
of just straight bonding.
I love it. Ano pa rin talaga. Mothering is one of my favorite things talaga.
Oh, that's lovely. I'm sure a lot of mommies also relate to the stories that you tell, and it's not an easy thing at all to be a mother.
And I relate to what Nurse Missy said, na it's also a relation. It's like you're building a relationship pa rin kahit anak mo yan, kahit ginawa mo yan. It's also, you're building a relationship pa rin dun sa taong yon. And it's amazing kasi nagbabago sila eh. So talagang ikaw yung kinikilala mo yung magiging sino siya, like who he's becoming. You're getting to know it every day. So wala lang. Yan lang. Sarap i-share.
Yeah. It's so lovely to hear, moms. Kasi pinagdadaanan nyo yan. And after, like, siguro, pag 1 year, 2 years old, na iba na naman yung experiences.
Sobrang, ang bilis ng pagbabago.
So, even if it is a tough job, it is a wonderful job.
Yes.
Moms and dads, you guys are amazing. Nurse Missy naman, we know that singing songs is very important for babies as well. But what are the specific benefits naman of singing to your baby?
Okay. I always like going back to the maternal womb. As early as 24 weeks, what happens is your baby is able to already maneuver his head where the sound is coming from. So what am I trying to say? So at this time, they already have an appreciation of your voice. So I remember my OB-GYN, when I was pregnant with my son, she used to tell me there are special type of earbuds. So place it there and play him music. It's good for rapid
I used to do that also.
So nade-develop eh. At saka it's the start of bonding. So aside from that, you can utilize music as a transition tool. How is that done? So because music regulates arousal levels of our children. Okay? So remember that very strong ang sense of hearing nila. So what happens here is, for example, you can allot a special kind of song for an activity. So let's say ako, when he's just woken up, I'll use an upbeat song like The Wheels on the Bus. And for some reason, gustong-gusto niya when the money on the bus goes clink, clink, clink. Nagwa-wild siya talaga, gustong-gusto niya. So that's a good song for me. Or if all else fails, the ever-famous Baby Shark. I don't know why. There has to be a study about Baby Shark. So that is a good song. And then now, if you want bath time, it would be an upbeat song also. Or if it is lullaby time or sleeping time, it could be a lullaby. So it could serve as your transition time to make them go up or make them go down. But also, please remember that your children, our children, are particularly responsive to the voice of their parents. So do not be self-conscious. Do not say, I cannot sing. No, I do not want to sing. No. For them, you are their Sarah Geronimo, Sarah Brightman, Luciano Pavarotti, or what have you. Ikaw ang the best singer sa kanila. So go ahead, sing to your children.
There you have it, mommies and daddies. If this is your chance to sing outside of the shower, diba? Enjoy your time. Sing to your babies. Mommy Kylie, do you have special or favorite songs that you sing to Axel?
The same songs pa rin eh kay Alas, yeah. But now I'm trying to change it up a little. Kasi kay Alas puro baby songs talaga ngayon. I'm trying to introduce rock. Yung mga hilig talagang kanta. Kasi last time kay Alas, medyo pa ako eh. It has to be, a nursery rhymes. But now I'm like, let's have some fun. Ibayin natin.
Iba-ibang. Do you notice? Do you notice the benefits?
Not yet. Kasi bata pa eh. Pero we'll see.
maybe when he grows up, diba, yung mga favorite songs niya, rock pala.
Oo, yun nga. Yun, tignan natin. Kasi si Alex, Disney songs eh. So yung mga Lion King, ganyan.
Yeah.
Minsan, 1 hour kami nagkakantahan bago matulog.
Oh, that's cute. Kasi now that they want to sing with mommy, I mean, this is the special moments that they really want to spend with mommy. Very cute. Yeah. Okay. So, Mommy Kylie mentioned about favorite bath. I mean, one activity that she loves is favorite bath time. So that's what she said earlier. And Nurse Missy naman, how can bath time be bonding moments for parents and newborns, and not just a necessity that has to happen on a daily basis?
Okay, the thing with bath time is it's an essential activity. Okay, so it is something that you will have to really do with your son or to your son or to your child. So it's essential because your baby needs it for hygiene. But aside from that, it is in the incorporation of little activities wherein it makes it a fun bonding activity with your child. But please remember to make it age specific. What do I mean by that? So even if it's just a baby, so at newborn, what little activities can you incorporate? You can play music. So that is a little activity. So as they grow up, like with me, I have a little toddler now. We do splashing time, pool time inside the shower. What else do we do? Playtime na. So those are good bonding activities with your babies as you bathe them. So para fun siya naman.
It's fun for the baby. It's fun for you as well. What about you,
Yes.
Mommy Kylie? How do you make bath time fun for you and Axel?
Yun, kinakantahan ko na rin siya habang naglalaro siya. Syempre, after we do the washing and then the rinsing, yun na, he has some time for himself. Kasi nakita ko kay Axel, mahilig siya mag-swimming talaga. So I let him, play. Syempre, nandun ako. And then, yun, I sing him songs and to get his excitement up din kasi sobrang excited siya. So sinasabayan ko siya and na-appreciate niya yan. Sarap ng tawa niya. Bathtub siya.
I'm sure kasi parang new world sa kanila yon. Like, it's something crazy. Like, what's happening? Nasa tubig ako.
Oo, isa rin yun. Like, titignan mo yung baby mo kasi, syempre, yun nga, iba si Alas, iba si Axel. Si Axel, sobrang nag-i-enjoy siya talaga sa swimming pool. So, sa bath. So, nung nakita ko yun, naglalaro kami doon sa bath time.
Oh, that's cute. Pero, Mommy Kylie, I have a question. Takot ka ba or hindi takot when it came to bath time? Like, you're one of those moms na okay lang.
With Alas, I was really scared. I think, nakakaya amin. Pero, 3 araw muna bago ko siya napala. Dumating yung mother-in-law ko. Sabi, ano nangyayari? Ba't di pala nangyayari? Sabi ko, hindi ko talaga kaya. Natatakot ako sa liig niya. Kasi it's really scary. Talagang fragile talaga. Then after a while, nakasanayan ko na. And, nagkaroon ako ng confidence. Yun. Okay na ako.
Okay na. At least, diba, you had to go through that. But I'm sure ang daming first-time mommies and daddies also who are scared to bathe their babies or who are also natatakot sa leeg, sa little body parts, napaka-fragile. But that is why Nurse Missy is here to save the day. Yes. She's going to demonstrate how to swaddle bathe. That's what she's going to do. So, Nurse Missy, take it away. Oh, Nurse Missy, I think you're on mute. Oh, there we go. Our audio is a little...
Sorry.
There.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what we're going to do today is swaddle bathing. Why? Because we're assuming that our baby is a newborn. So there are different types of bathing our children. Mommy Kylie knows that. So what is the first thing that we have to take into consideration? Thermoregulation of the room. So make sure that your area is warm because you will be wetting some portions of the baby. Now, aside from that, prepare everything na para hindi yung pabalik-balik. Lahat naka-prepare na. So like here I have my water. With regards to the water, make sure that it is not too warm or too cold. How do you test that? On the inner aspect of your elbow, place a little amount of the water that you'll be utilizing, and then that's when you'll see, maligamgam, okay, so pwedeng gamitin kay baby. Now, what are the things that we'll be needing? You need your towels. I have extra towels here. A change of clothes, the nappy, of course, his brush, and syempre, yung cotton touch. Cotton touch. Love this because why? It upholds the skin's microbiome. So in layman's terms, what happens is we have our normal skin flora. So that has to be maintained, most especially for our children. If the soap or the wash is too strong, you strip it off that, and there's a tendency of destroying that area of the skin. Now, aside from that, I love the scent. So, yung scent niya, at saka na-maintain pa rin niya yung mabangong baby, yung breath niya, yung head niya. So, na-maintain niya yung amoy. So, i-improve. So, okay. So, let's start then. So, I will be calling our baby Kobe. So, as you can see, our baby is swaddled. Okay? Why? Because very important in thermoregulation for our babies. I forgot to mention pala, cotton balls. So the first part that we will want to cleanse is the face. First, take note sa eye section natin. If there are crustiness, yung medyo crusty siya, that means there has been mucus that has been collected on some areas. So what you can do is you wet a certain portion, cotton ball, and then from the inner aspect of the eye, work it out, palabas. Inner aspect, going out. Make sure that the debris is taken out. So same goes, discard this one, and then get a new one, inner aspect, out. Inner aspect, out. So now we are going to the face. I will be utilizing a face towel. So this we will wet, no need to use your wash yet. Because very sensitive pa their skin on the face. You will wet and then start from the center. Please always support the head. I don't know if you can see. Start from the center, going out. Center, going out. Circular motions. Center, going out. Circular motions. Until you get to the lips. And then lower part of the lip. And then your lower aspect. Kasi lalo na pag chubby ang babies, wala siyang neck. Okay, so make sure that you cleanse your baby's neck. And sometimes even if may your babies be, bottle fed or breastfed, sometimes milk gets collected in this area. So make sure. And then also look at the back portion of the ears and cleanse the back portion. Okay, so we will get baby now. And then we will now go to the head. Kung meron siyang hair. Okay. Si baby Kobe wala siyang hair. So we will wet the area, assuming that we are wetting the area. And then shampoo with cotton touch. And then rinse with water. Okay, and then dry. Always keep the portion of your head of the baby dry. Okay, now I will remove this one. Please support your baby's head, and I will cover baby's lower portion. Now we can go to the chest and arm area. With regards to this, so we will wet, and then this is the time when you can put your baby wash. So I like putting it on the okay, and then start cleansing the area. Take note of the creases, please. And I forgot to remind everyone, wash your hands before you bathe your baby. There's a big, hand washing is a big thing now. So, but it's actually supposed to be done all the time. Yan ang ating holy grail as mommies. So, we go to the body and the back portion. And then, rinse. That's why we have a lot of towels is because we would like our babies protected. from warmth. Okay. So, done na siya dito. Okay, one reminder, most especially if you're dealing with a newborn, if you're bathing a newborn, the umbilical stump, yung umbilicus, yung basta yung umbilicus niya, most likely andyan pa. Diba parang may sipit yun,
Yeah.
the umbilical clip. So, please don't wet that while you're bathing your baby. Okay, wag muna natin siyang i-wet. We will cleanse that later after bathing them thoroughly. So after that, we go to the lower aspect. And then, same. You wet the area. And you soak. Take note of all the creases inside. So what we will do is we will wash first the legs, the lower portion, and not the groin area. Yung groin comes last. And then you will want to rinse. And then now you will be at the private part of your child already. Now, what happens here is when you cleanse it from top to bottom, which is your cleanest to your dirtiest area. Because on the buttocks, that's where they do their number 2. So that's considered as the dirtiest area. So you cleanse that area. And then you will want to dry them thoroughly. Now, during this time, just like what we said a while ago, we bond with them. So, essential activity. Pero kanina, parang hindi siya masyadong fun because I was talking to you guys. So, you talk to your baby. Moby, I will make you now. Look at your arms. They are like longanisas. Or look at your leg. You know, things like that. And it'll make them realize. Sometimes, even if they don't understand you, parang, ha, mommy's so funny. Dami-daming sinasabi. So, we're done, baby. So what I'm going to do now is I will be taking this out.
How long usually yung bath time should be? How long should it be?
Not so long. About 15 minutes. Same goes for your massage also. Not so long. Try to make it as fast as you can, as fun and as fast as you can. So you're like a ninja here. Tapos at the same time, wag mo pa-feel na nanenervyos ka. Lalo na yung mga first.
Oh my God, nag-fail ako dyan. Anong first?
Parang, okay, artista ka, parang i-level mo na ganun, kunyari lang. You know, fake it then make it. Ako ang dami ganyan eh. Even if I'm a nurse, when I had my my son 24/7, oh my God, it was surreal.
That's
Parang,
so encouraging. Super encouraging yun.
Yes, kaya pa niyan. Motherhood is a whole career in itself. So there. So, malinis na si baby Kobe. Okay, kita mo na.
Oh, thank you so much for that, Nurse Missy. So that was swaddle bathing that you demonstrated for us. And I really like what you said na, alam mo yung, you're already a nurse and you deal with this on a daily basis. And yet, when you have your own talaga, it's a completely different story.
Yes. Completely different.
Which I think a lot of moms and dads out there also feel, at least hindi kayo manonervous na, or sana hindi kayo ma-discourage, or at least this one will encourage you na you are doing such a great job, and as long as you're doing your best.
Yes, and walang shame to feel kasi may ganun eh, may mom shame eh, na di mo man aminin, nararamdaman mo minsan when you're doing all this stuff na, tama ba ginagawa ko, ganito, ganyan. Normal pala siya. So,
that's why it's very good you get your own community. People who will support you, people who will be there for you. Kaya nice din what Johnson's is doing right now. Because
agree.
Classes, diba? So, it helps. Education is key. So, yun, malaking bagay.
Yeah, and this is our little community. We've been here for a couple of, quite a lot of episodes already, helping out mommies and really trying to calm them down and remind them that you are doing great. You are doing fine. Like, yan talaga. So, again, that was swaddle bathing that Nurse Missy demonstrated to us. And kanina, Mommy Kylie mentioned earlier that minamasahe mo lagi si Axel during bath time. Tapos si Alas, bedtime naman yung massage niya. So, Nurse Missy, why is babies after bath an ideal time for a massage?
Because technically, this is the time when they're fully cleansed already. And then, most of the time, they've eaten. Okay, so after bathing, they've eaten. So this is like, just like what we were talking about a while ago, parang, what's this? Signaling, transition. This is a good transition already for them to, from bathing, because after bathing, we moisturize, ideally. So with me, I like giving the massage at this time because it's like hitting two birds in one stone. So I'll be moisturizing my baby and at the same time,
To school.
mapamasahe ko na. Yes.
I have a question. When's the best time to give your baby a bath? Kasi maraming debate yan eh. Sa umaga ba or sa gabi? I mean, ako kahit hanggang ngayon, minsan I don't know when the right time is to give your baby a bath.
Theoretically, honestly, I cannot remember if there was a particular what's this? Na particular time na sinasabi. But a good time would be about an hour after your child has eaten. That is a good time.
The morning or night, ganun.
Ako, ideally, I bathe him late morning. So after he eats
me too.
Yun, late morning, so ibe-bathe ko siya nun. And then, as is, kasi kami, like now, I'm a stay-at-home mom. So, he has me 24/7. So, yung sa akin, okay, gusto maligo ilang beses isang araw. So, sometimes kasi when he poops, I do not I do not wipe him anymore. I like taking him straight to the shower. And then, minsan, instead of just washing his bam-bam, I bathe him all together na. So, depending on your need, pero most especially, dapat i-take into consideration natin thermoregulation, take into consideration natin yung status niya, kung accepting ba siya na maligo at that moment.
Nurse Missy, that's so cute. Your little bam bam, washing the bam bam of your baby. The special terms talaga of mothers, very adorable. Trying to make everything as lovely.
Yes,
as
fun.
Okay, so the lingo. And since you mentioned massage time, I heard that you also have a demo for us about how to properly massage your infants. Ayan, so mga mommies, this is how Nurse Missy will teach you how to properly bond and massage with your babies.
Okay. So, during this time, after bathing na tayo, so you will want to talk to your child, it's massage time, so happy time. So, depende sa mood niya, kung giddy ba siya, excited siya, makikita mo eh. But if your child were crying, stop. Okay? That's number 3. He's not accepting. But, assuming in a perfect world, he's very accepting and he wants to undergo a massage, we will have to have prepared. Okay? I will really emphasize, prepare everything that you need para hindi pa balik-balik. Yung parang sinasabi natin, hindi masasira ang momentum, ang moment. Yung andyan na eh. So, wag natin sisirain kasi biglang, wala palang ganito, wala palang button touch, yung mga ganong bagay. Dapat prepared. So, the very first thing that you will do is, first, si Kobe, wala pa siyang diaper. So, dapat may diaper siya. Why? Because maybe in the middle of your massage, yes, he will surprise you with number 1, number 2. Surprises happen a lot of times. So there.
Lalo na, they're newborns. They're very sensitive to hot and cold, yung weather. When they feel cold bigla, umiihi bigla, ganun na naranasan ko yung kay Alas. So yes.
So bigla niya, so really, ako, my son, I asked my doctor pa before, kasi meron siya when he pees, yung parang nanginginig. Sabi ko, I thought it was a medical condition. I asked my doctor, ano yung nag-exam niya? He's just peeing. Okay. So anyway, so with infant massage and also with bathing, if you notice, the most ideal is you go cephalocaudal, which means you go from the head down to the toes. Okay. So first you will want to moisturize. I like using this because cotton touch. Why? Because it provides moisture, which is velvety. It's so hot now, diba? Init. So it is not good that you apply a lotion that is too sticky.
That's so true.
For your child, diba?
Yes, yun yung gusto ko sa Johnson's cotton touch lotion. It dries right away.
So you have our lotion, and then we start from the center of the forehead down to the cheek. Hello, Kobe. Center to the forehead, down to the cheek. We see. Sorry. Center of the forehead down to the cheek. Okay. I like using the term baby-led in activities like this. Why? You will see if they're enjoying this particular activity. It will signal you to give them more of it. Okay, so parang halimbawa type niya, sige, give more of this. So you're ideally, your child, so I'll place this here. Siya ang dapat nakikita. So center, down to the cheek. Center, down to the cheek. A few strokes of this.
Cute.
And then, now we will go to the eyebrows. Ang anak ko, medyo, for some reason, kunat noo lagi. So, I like this maneuver because it relaxes his furrowed eyebrows. So, you go to the eyebrows, down to the cheek. There. Third step. Again, you will not do it exactly 3 strokes, 4 strokes, 5 strokes. No. You try to see, you feel your child. Kung ano ba ang feel niya. Ano yung gusto niya. So, now you go from the in between the eyebrows, down to the nose. Out to the cheek again. In between, down to the nose, out to the cheek. Okay. I guess all of us has undergone a massage. Ako, before pa ako mabuntis. Ang tagal na. Namimiss ko siya. Pero, di ba tatanungin sa atin, hard, soft, whatever. Please take note that when you apply pressure on your baby, don't make it too light that it'll be ticklish. Because they will be averse to the massage. Hindi niya gusto. Matatawa lang siya. Tapos tama na yan, ma'am. Okay. So, center the cheek out. So at this point, you will want to go to the mouth area. This is particularly soothing when your baby is teething. Kawawa ang baby pag nagtiteeth, Katz. Talagang, wawa siya.
I'm sure.
So you can apply more strokes on the mouth area and then do it on the lower mouth area. And then, since we are done at that portion, you let that go. So you talk to your son. And then you go from the chin out to the jawline. Chin out of the jawline to the back portion of the ear. And then out to the neck. Again, I repeat. Chin out to the jawline to the back portion of the ear. And then I like adding this little move. Kinakon ko yung kanyang earlobes. Miski ako eh. Okay. So now you go to the neck. And then, when you are done with the face, you will now want to go to your chest area. So, from the chest area, you start from the side. You will see the middle naman eh, in between. Both portions, you have the chest. So, middle, out. Middle, out. Middle, out. A few steps of this. Middle, out. And then next step, crisscross naman ang tawag natin dito. Cross from the shoulder down to the chest. Cross from the shoulder down to the chest. One more. Down to the chest. And then shoulder down to the chest. Yan. Are you okay? Okay ka pa? So, now, we will go to the arm. We would like to start from the shoulder going up. We call this maneuver the Indian milking maneuver. So you just travel going up from one hand up to the wrist. Up to the wrist, up to the wrist. So yan ang Indian milking natin. Tapos merong reverse, which is our Swedish milking naman. Huwag niyo na tanungin sa akin kung bakit hindi ko alam kung bakit siya Swedish. So, balik natin siya. Balik naman. So, balik. Gusto mo yan? Okay. Now, from this time, you will want to do your squeeze and twist. So, not so hard. Maliliit yung mga arms. So, squeeze and twist going up. Squeeze and twist going down. One more. Squeeze and twist going up. Squeeze and twist going down. And then we will go to the palm area, inner palm, and then the back of the hand, and then slowly to your fingertips going up, going up. There. And then we will do it again. We will do it on your other arm. Again, ito si ating Indian. Going up, going up, going up. And let's do Swedish. Going down, going down, going down. And let's squeeze and twist. Let's go up and let's go down. And as you are up, let us now travel to the palms, to the back portion, and your fingertips. So we did face, we did our chest, we did our arms. Now we're going to the tummy. So very good ang massage for the stomach because it makes baby feel good. It aids in digestion and it relieves them of colic. Okay, so first step natin is, again, just like what I said, if you notice, I have the diaper down of the umbilical cord. It's there. So with water wheel, this is the first step. You'll want to do the water wheel. Stroke down, stroke down, stroke down, stroke down, stroke down, stroke down. And then, at this point, we will want to lift baby's legs up. So in the real world, magpo-fold up yung kanyang mga longganisa na kwan, yung mga kanyang hamon na mga thighs. Magpo-fold dyan and you will want to push it a little bit and then down. This is your bend and bounce. This relaxes the stomach. So again, there's no hard and fast rule. Make it baby-led, see if it is pleasing to them. But again, if you're talking about time, about 15 minutes of this also. Okay, so after a water wheel, after a squeeze and bend, you will want to rotate your hands in circles like this. Left to right ang strokes natin. Rotate your hands in circles. And this is one of my favorite parts, favorite maneuvers. Why? Because it's called the I love you maneuver. So you start with the right side. I, stroke one, I. And what I do is when I do this, I really say it out loud. Kobe, I love you. Who does mommy love? I love you. So that is your I love you maneuver. And last maneuver, maraming maneuvers for the tummy. Last maneuver is your walking. So your fingertips, again, not too light on this kasi lalo na if you have a ticklish baby, magtitickle-tickle lang siya, wala na. Instead na ma-react na playtime na mangyari dito. So walk your hands through across the baby's belly from left to right. So do it a couple of times, and this aids in moving the gas bubbles on the intestines. Okay. So there. So we're practically done with the upper portion of the body. We will now want to go to the lower portion. So we have our, for our lower extremities, somehow similar ang moves natin. So pareho lang, we have our Indian milking. So going up again, up, up, up. And then you have your Swedish. Down, down, down. And then, now, ang difference is, yung squeeze and twist natin dito, this is what we call our milking. So we have our milking. This is what we call our, roll on. So kung dito, squeeze and twist natin buong extremity for the arm, here, you'll start with the knee. So from the knee down, you will roll the legs like as if it were clay. Pero soft clay ha, hindi yung clay na matigas. Huwag masyadong matigas. So roll lang, roll. And then you want to go to the soles of the feet. Again, not too light. You don't want to tickle your baby. And then the front portion. And this is the last maneuver on the foot, is what you call your little Miss Piggy. Di ba meron yung Little Miss Piggy went to the market. Pero ako, what I like doing, lalo na during this lockdown, is Little Miss Piggy went to Trinoma. Little Miss Piggy went to Rockwell. Little Miss Piggy went to the market. Little Miss Piggy went to Green Hills. Little Miss Piggy went to Sangandaan SM. Why? Because these are the places I go to if it were not lockdown. But wearing a mask. So you do the same maneuvers on the other leg. Same. You have your your Indian milking, your Swedish, and then your rolling on, and then your foot, and then your Little Miss Piggy. There. Now we are at the last part of our exercise. Tapos na, baby. Okay, so at this point, you will have to turn your baby backward. But please take note, at a certain age, your child is unable to support his head yet. Now, if that is not possible, what you do is you sit on a chair, place a pillow, and then you lay baby down. Only disadvantage here is you'll only be utilizing one hand. But that's okay because safety is key. But here, let's assume that you have about a baby who's able to support his head already. So your last few steps for the back is you will rub your hands from neck going down. Neck going down, and then you go up. So there. So, yeah. Pababa and pataas. Next step, which is actually your second to the last, is you roll the baby's back in circular motion. Roll gently but firm. There. And to signal that the massage has come to an end, you will take your second and third finger, place it in between the spine, and press down. Now, if you've done this a couple of times already, your child will know by then, oy, tapos na, or ha, tapos na. It's time to sleep already. It's time to So there. So normally, after this, I would place my baby in a swaddle. And if he were lying down beside me, I would be breastfeeding him. Or what would happen is he would be sleeping. So there, lalo na if very na-relax siya, that is what will normally happen. So there.
Yay!
And there you have it. Ayan, na-demonstrate na ni Nurse Missy yung both swaddle bathing and of course, yung massage, after bath massage. And hopefully, you know, the mommies out there, if you want a copy or if you want a video, of course, you can always revert back to this Johnson School of Gentle video and rewatch the whole process. So we have a few questions, of course, from our comment section, from our viewers who watched. Let's start with this one from one of our mommies. Ito, for Mommy Kylie naman. Paano po kung sabay umiiyak ang dalawang baby niyo po? Ano po ginagawa niyo para tumahan sila?
Pagsabay umiiyak. Usually, nangyayari yan pag kagising naming naming apat, naming tatlo. Syempre, ang unang iiyak niyan, si Axel. Kakainin ko siya, so breastfeed kami. Habang ginagawa namin yon, I try to give something to do. Like, bibigyan ko siya ng libro or magdodrawing siya. Or if worst comes to worst at ayaw niya talagang tumahan, doon na ako humihingi ng help from the TV. Screen time. Bibigyan ko muna siya ng konting, mga 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however long it takes for me para patulugin ko si Axel ulit. Tapos bababa na kami. Yun. Kasi
just a little.
Oo, just konting help lang. Kasi hirap talaga pag nasa height na sila ng emotion.
Yes. And I'm sure na very hands-on ka talaga with the both of them. So, of course, you need a little bit of help kung kaya lang to handle.
Yes. Or sometimes, tatawagin na namin yung yaya niya. If it comes to the point where I need it to be quiet talaga, yun. But those usually are the steps. Ibigyan ko muna nito. Kung ayaw niya nun, ito muna. Last resort, yun.
there. So, kailangan talaga meron kayong arsenal ng mga distractions
Yes.
or things that you can show your babies, lalo na if more than one yung mga toddlers or newborns na meron kayo sa bahay. Mommies talaga, superheroes kayo, ibang klase. Okay, so our next question naman from our viewers is, I have 2 toddlers, a 4-month and a 4-month-old baby. How can I make sure na equal ang bonding moments with them? And I don't want to feel guilty na hindi ko sila nabibigyan ng same amount of time. Okay, Nurse Missy, would you like to take this?
Okay. My one advice there is don't use the word equal. Okay? When you care for your child, lagi siyang individualistic. So it is not a 50-50 thing with our children because some children may need more care, and their care is different. Just like what she said, she has 2 toddlers and a 4-month-old. So there are some children that may need more time as compared to the others. So what you do lang is you address the needs of your children as they go along. First and foremost, congratulations, mommy, for having those 3 precious children. So I would like to say, take the idea of equality out. It's okay. It doesn't have to be equal. What you do lang is address to their needs individually. And they will appreciate you for that. They will not take it against you if hindi equal because there's no such thing. Individual
That's
ang love natin.
individual special love. Mommy Kylie, since you have 2 sons now, what's your advice naman for a mommy like this?
Actually, natuto kay Nurse Missy kasi tanong ka rin yan eh. Kasi I have the same, ang ginagawa ko lang ngayon ay schedule time. Kasi it's so hard eh. So in the morning, usually kay Axel ako, and then in the afternoon, I make sure na may time kami ni Alas. And we usually like to paint, ganyan. We like to read, we like to eat together, yung mga ganon. I mean, even if it's a short, tama yung sinabi ni Nurse Missy, short amount of time. When we eat together, when we eat a fruit, his favorite fruit is orange. So, kakain kami ng orange na magkasama. Happy na siya noon. Kita ko yung mood niya, masaya na siya.
Special moment na sa kanya yun kasi for him, it's like, Mommy ate an orange with me.
Yes.
I think the most important thing is really to have the time and spend the time with your kids. I mean, based on what both of you said, talagang scheduling time, part of the routine, sabi rin ng mga specialists namin before, very, very important also. So, any amount of time naman very special with your child they will find it absolutely special also. Okay, mommies? Okay, so our last question naman po is, why is skin-to-skin or kangaroo care effective? Ayan, we hear this term often, Nurse Missy, kangaroo care. So, why is it effective naman?
Because what happens is, most especially when our children are still, when they're still newborns, they're not thermoregulated yet. So, ang nangyayari there is, pag skin-to-skin sila, the warmth of our body against them, para siyang convection oven nata-transfer. So, meron ngang study dati na for premature babies, what happens is, because normally for a premature baby, you will be placing a baby in an incubator, right? But right now, studies show that kangaroo mother care is as effective, if not more effective, for thermoregulation and to promote rapid growth for our children. So very important ang skin-to-skin.
Oh, that's such a huge deal that it could be more effective than an actual incubator.
So, very important your bare skin to the baby's bare skin. Kayong dalawa. Magkadikit na ganyan. Ako noon, pag bumababa yung temperature ng baby ko, what we used to do, talagang I place him on my chest. And after a while, his temperature will go to normal already.
He feels okay na after. Oh, very wonderful, baby Kobe. What about you, Mommy Kylie? You also enjoy this kind of skin-to-skin contact with your babies?
Yes. Like I said, I did a lot of research bago ako manganak. And that was one thing na sobrang, it was detailed there na kailangan talaga may skin-to-skin. Not only because, yun nga, para ma-regulate yung temperature niya, but also para kilala niya yung amoy mo, and then yung heartbeat mo, naririnig niya. So like, lahat ng senses niya na nabubuhay when you do the skin-to-skin.
I think it's such a wonderful thing to be able to hold your baby and really like be to get, kasi kinarga mo yun ng 9 months, and then to have him like out of you and already holding you above you, that's such a special moment
Those
talaga
for real cats. Like, like when you're carrying him, you're like, oh yeah, I have a baby, ang sarap. But when you're actually holding, tinitignan mo yung ginawa mo, talaga, wow, paano ito nangyari? sobrang surreal. It's so surreal.
Amazing.
And that's why in mga mommies talaga, every time you feel worried, every time you feel anxious, confused, if you're not quite sure exactly what you're doing, don't worry about it. There are mommies out there really who will support you and encourage you, because like we kept saying this whole episode, you are doing just fine. All right. I think, all right, so I guess that's it for our questions for today. We've already answered. We really wish we could answer more of your questions, but of course, for now, we have to go. Our time is almost up. Thank you so much to our mommy viewers for staying up until this point. And thank you to Mommy Kylie and Nurse Missy for sharing your knowledge and experience. Of course, meron ba kayong gustong sabihin? Nurse Missy, let's start with you.
Thank you. First and foremost, thank you for having me here. It's such a nice experience to meet you, to meet Mommy Kylie and the other mommies out there. And just like what you said, Kat, to the moms, you got this. So find your tribe, watch the School of Gentle, and then research. But aside from that, have true faith in yourself that you can do this. Got that.
Oh, that's beautiful. So beautiful. Thank you, Nurse Missy. I'm sure all the mommies out there are excited to massage their babies and swaddle bathe them later on. What about Mommy Kylie? Anything you want to say to our viewers?
Yes, I would just like to share and highlight another story lang with Alas kasi. His skin was very sensitive. So, nahirapan ako maghanap ng sabon noon when he was a baby. And nagkaroon siya ng really bad rashes all around his skin. So that's what's really good about Johnson's Cotton Touch. With the soap kasi natatanggal siya agad. And nakita naman natin kay Nurse Missy kanina, you only bathe them for 15 minutes. Dapat mabilis ka. So the soap ng Johnson's is really good kasi it comes off right away. Tapos hindi siya sticky. And the same with the lotion. It dries right away. Ang init-init sa Pilipinas, lalo na ngayon. And it doesn't make my axial skin sensitive. It doesn't make it, wala siyang rashes. So, perfect siya. Yun lang. If you guys are looking for a soap, talagang maganda yung Johnson's and the lotion also.
Of course. And because it is really specific for newborns, our Johnson's Cotton Touch is really for newborns, specially formulated siya to be used since from day one. That's what I heard. From day one of baby coming home. So that's lovely that you have really great experiences with your babies and, of course, with our Johnson's Cotton Touch. Before we end pala, let's also announce our winner for our giveaway. So Mommy Kylie will be the one to announce the winner. Go ahead.
Congratulations to Mommy Diana. Thank you so much for questions mo. And thank you for watching. And the Johnson's Baby Team will contact you on your prize from us, from Axel and I. Thank you so much.
Nurse Missy, again, thank you once again for everything. We learned so much. Mommy Kylie, did you learn a lot today?
Yes, thank you so much. And it's so nice to know that, we're doing okay, guys. Everything's okay.
Everything's okay in mommy world.
Yes, it's okay to ask for help when it takes a village to raise a child.
Super lovely that we've had Mommy Kylie and Nurse Missy, both with their newborns as well, to share their experiences with us. And very happy also that our viewers were commenting. Super saya nila sa mga kwento and sa mga stories nyo kasi nakaka-relate talaga sila. So thank you once again for joining us here on Johnson's School of Gentle. And to the rest of the viewers, we mentioned this earlier, Johnson's has a special gift for you. Of course, if you buy Johnson's Cotton Touch 500 ml wash and lotion in Watson's online today, you can enjoy a special 50% discount. Kaya hindi na kayo mauubusan, hindi na mawawalan. Again, the Johnson's Cotton Touch 500 ml wash and lotion, ayan, 50% off siya today on Watson's online. Just today, so you have a few hours left. I suggest that right after this Facebook Live, after you share it and like it and comment all your friends' pages here, you go ahead and check out the Watsons online. And that ends today's session for Johnson School of Gentle. Thank you once again to all our mommies who continue to join us every episode. The reason why we do this and make it as exciting and fun is because of all of you as well. Don't forget to follow Johnson's Baby on Facebook and Instagram to know more about caring for your babies and your kids. Again, my name is Katz Salao. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a good evening. Bye!
Bye! Bye!